Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by Number 1 Cochran, Go One Better, and by Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Have a greater hand in your health. Pitt lost 28-0 yesterday. Penn State lost at Ohio State 28-17. Ask you guys two questions here at the same time, given the time constraints we have. Tim, how disappointing was the Pitt loss, given what their goals were? And Penn State, a lot of ties, Penn State, James Franklin going to USC. Which is a better job in your opinion?
I think the Penn State job is a better job because it's in a better conference, and I think the conference has a lot to do with it. Now, if you go to USC and make it a winner again like Pete Carroll did, you can make it into a great job because it's easier to win in that conference, but you got to do it first. As far as Pitt goes, I don't know. What were their goals? I guess just to get back to the ACC championship game and lose to Clemson again? I mean, they did that last year, and it really didn't reshape the program at all. I mean, it was a really bad performance, but a game I kind of thought they'd lose anyway, especially with the whole Bud Foster dynamic in Blacksburg.
Yeah, that was disappointing, though, to see them go that ugly.
Meekly?
That's not a word. Yeah. To see all the drops. You know, we've talked about it all year with Pitt wide receivers. They continue to drop the football, and Kenny Pickett doesn't have nearly the terrible numbers that he had last night, if not for, I think, 8 drops I ended up counting at the end of the day. As for James Franklin, I think he'd be crazy to go out to Southern Cal. I think he can continue to build Penn State. I think next year is the year for Penn State. It makes too much sense to stay at Penn State. He'll end up getting a big money extension at the end of his current deal, which runs out in another 2.5 years. And Southern Cal, there's too much pressure out there. Not that Franklin couldn't handle it and wouldn't be a great front man for a rebuild on the fly there. I just think Penn State's the better gig right now.
Man, USC, I would take USC every day of the week. The Southern California, I love the atmosphere, love what surrounds college football out there. I don't know. When I think about college football, I think about USC, and I would take that. But as far as Pitt, I thought it was kind of disappointing. I thought that Kenny Pickett had better. I thought the Pitt offense, I mean, at some point you would expect this team to play more disciplined football, to not shoot themselves in the foot when they had opportunities before halftime, coming out of halftime. To do more with it, 10 penalties, something like that. And I know they weren't all on offense. Just kind of disappointing from a team that really I thought could be in the ACC championship game. And now we're talking about the Pinstripe Bowl or the Holiday Bowl, or I don't even know what bowl. But it seems like a steep fall from grace there. But I don't know. They do have some stuff to build on. But with that defense and some of the other opportunities, I thought they could have done more. Yep,
I thought so too all season long. Kind of a missed opportunity, many of them. Drops had a lot to do with it. We'll take a break, come back with more right here on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.